Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who's new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is of course because it's Wednesday, makeup releases, sneak peeks, all of that, and what I would like less maybe, and things like that. So anyway, I'm super excited to sit down and talk makeup with you because, as you know, this is my quality time with you as well as most of my other videos, I guess. So yeah, thank you for being in the friend zone with me, and of course, as always, Samantha March is the original creator. You'll find everything that I'm talking about, and of course my sources on Instagram in the description box down below. And I think that's already it. Let's just go right in because let's not drag this out artificially, right? So okay, let me just move to the side and start up my Instagram. I think I want to start with this one, which is from BH Cosmetics. So they are coming out with more of their travel series collections, and now they're having 3 more palettes, 2 eyeshadow palettes and 1 highlighter palette. So the colorful one that you're seeing here is the Trendy in Tokyo palette. It retails for $16 and it's very colorful. It's very colorful. It says here it's inspired by the Pride hues inspired by the chic neon lit metropolis. So I've never been in Tokyo, I don't know, but I guess it could be true. I don't know. It's basically a rainbow palette, which, as you know, I have nothing against. It's more than a rainbow palette, really, because I mean you have more undershades there going on. It's actually pretty cute. Yeah. So anyway, that is that. There are mattes and shimmers in the palette. It's very small, this picture, so maybe when I'm editing I can get a bigger picture for you. So anyway, the nice shade Wasabi, that light striking green, is actually super nice, and that is a shimmer, so I would be interested in this one, honestly. Yeah. Okay, the next one is this one, and that is Smitten in Switzerland, of course, also retailing for $16. I don't know why this is Switzerland. Let's see what it says here. This elegant array of pigment-rich hues and finishes ranging from lush shimmering greens and azure blues to velvet soft mattes in violet and neutral shades lets you create stunning eye effects to achieve the ultimate après-ski look. Okay, so I don't know. It looks nice. It looks really nice. I actually almost like this more than the Tokyo palette, you know. It speaks, as of like right now, it speaks a little bit more to me, but I could even like see both of them working together, you know. So yeah, I don't think this is a bad release at all. And then there is of course the highlighter palette, and that is the Illuminating in Ireland. Who's coming up with this? Illuminating in Ireland palette, also retailing for $16, and you have 6 highlighter shades in that. That is less interesting to me, even though I love Ireland. So this is nothing against Ireland, it's just that this palette is a little bit less interesting to me, but actually the 2 eyeshadow palettes are nice. Nothing, you know, nothing against it. Looks really cool. Then the next thing is from Voss, and they have launched 2 more of those mini palettes that are like 10 shades. And so first of all, we have this warm toned one with the oranges, which is called Matte Vibes, and it retails for $30. And I think this is actually, it's actually really nice, even though right now I'm not feeling the oranges too much. I'm doing looks like that too, but I'm preferring a little bit more like looks that are going to the cold tones a little bit, you know. But nevertheless, it's a nice palette. I think it's a super nice range, also from light to dark and things like this. So anyway, I think it's really nice, but even nicer than this one is the next one, and that is the Sweet Violet palette. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. Wait, why does this one retail for $18 and the Matte Vibes palette for $30? This is what it says here on Beauty News Official. I don't know if that is a mistake. It could be. I have no idea why there is such a big difference in prices, because they're both 10 shades. I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah, anyway, so this purple palette is actually what the what was it called? Violet ink palette from Menagerie Cosmetics could have been. I think that would have been so much better to go a little bit bigger. Than I think they just had 6 shades in there, and it was very one-dimensional. Of course, it all had to be violet, but there was not much that you can do with a palette like this on its own. Okay, so this one though is super pretty, and you can do so much with this just as it is. And I love this, even though it's only 10 shades, which is sort of like borderline too little for me. It's enough for a weekend, you know, it's enough for a weekend. But I think this one is super pretty, and I actually would love to have this one. This is really up my alley right now. What does it say here? It says here, sorry for my English, seriously. I've been filming so much today already, I'm really exhausted. All right, so it says here 10 richly pigmented mattes, creamy foils, metallic magic, and satin sheens. Very pretty. Absolutely impressed, super well done, love it to bits, really nice. Okay, then we have more palettes from Makeup Revolution in the line of the Forever Flawless series. Okay, so this post was a little bit confusing. Let me just figure this out just so I don't mess this up. So I think the first one, what was this? The first one was the Showstopper palette. Now I don't know why this is called Showstopper palette, but anyway, the upper one is the Showstopper palette, and the lower one is the Birds of Paradise palette, which makes a little bit more sense because you have those feather things on the packaging. Yeah, they're both pretty in their own way. I have the Forever Flawless Ice palette, which I really liked. It is a little bit more hard pressed. It is a little bit more like a drier formula, but I mean, it's not bad. You can do really nice looks with it. I did, when I did my first impression video with the Forever Flawless Ice palette, I did a super winged cut crease, which looked really nice. So anyway, you can do beautiful looks with this, and I think the palettes look great. They retail for $15 each, and yeah, I think it's really pretty. Then the next thing I'm actually really excited about talking about it is from Divas Beauty, because I have not spoken about that brand. It's a new brand to me, and this is the palette that is now available on the website. There is international shipping, which is nice. Yeah, just saying. So let's see what it says here. This palette is packed with 8 highly pigmented and creamy duochromes, metals and shimmers, 5 mattes, and 2 cream to powder pressed glitters for you to unleash your infinite creativity and explore your universe. I think this is a nice palette. It's sort of, I would say 2/3 neutral and 1/3 colorful, and I think this is really pretty. I mean, the mattes are more leaning towards the oranges. There is also a like a pinkish matte, which is also nice. So basically, you have sort of 2 color schemes for the crease and up, if you go according to this. But there are people who are just using shimmers on their lid and they're done, so that might be actually really nice for you too, you know. Yeah. So anyway, I don't think I have a price, but this is now available, and of course you will find the link in the description box down below. Then the next thing is also a new brand for me, and that is Lunar Skies Cosmetics, and they have launched this, and this is the Valentine's Day collection, and of course there's going to be a lot of that now. So yeah, this is 2 palettes, and one of them is the I Do palette and the other one is the Heartbreaker palette. So I guess depending on how well Valentine's Day goes, it's either I do or I don't, sort of, you know. So yeah, each of them retails for $15. The I Do palette is the white one, or like with the white background, that has the more orangey brown color scheme, and then the Heartbreaker palette is the one with the more like pink and red and yellow, which I personally like more. I think it's really pretty. I'm totally liking these kinds of palettes right now. So yeah, I think this is really pretty, and I hope they have a lot of success. They have a lot of success with that. Yeah. Okay. Next thing is Sugary Cosmetics. So Sugary Cosmetics is launching their Sweethearts collection. That is going to, it's, when you see this, it's already live, and this palette is going to retail for $29. What do you think? I think. Oh yeah, I don't know. It just, for me, this looks like kitty makeup. I don't know, would I want this, you know? I think it's a shame. I think it could be super romantic and everything. You could get that across in a different way, you know? I don't know. The colors look nice. I think it's cute, but for me it's just too much. I think for me it's just too, not for me. Sorry, really sorry. I'm not saying anything against the color scheme and anything. It's just the packaging is a big issue for me. As you know, I'm more like in the classy department. let's say it that way. Okay, so then I have two things I think from Clionadh, and yeah, so Clionadh revealed the new stained glass formula. So it says here these are hybrid multi-chromes, somewhere between their jeweled and glitter multi-chromes. I really have trouble talking today, I'm so sorry. And they will be launching with the restock on January 21st. So that is probably when you see this, or no, that's your yesterday, I think. So that is already live, and that will retail for about a lot of money. A lot. $84 during the sale. Oh my God. Clionadh, I'm never gonna buy anything from you. I cannot. Like, this is too much. Because, not because I don't want to, it's just because if I want to buy from Clionadh, I probably want to have a whole collection and not just choose 2, 3, 4 shades, you know? That's just me. Like, I'm a bit of a completionist, and that I know is my problem. It's not Clionadh's problem. Because how can I decide between 20 or however many beautiful shades, or if it's 10, it doesn't matter, which one to take? How can I decide? Like, I would always feel like a total loser, you know what I mean? It's I would always miss the ones that I'm not choosing, you know. That's, you know. Anyway, and then there is the favorite bundle curated by Angelica Nyquist, and that is so cool that she got to do that. She's really going far now. First the collaboration with Sabrina, and now with Clionadh. So she has created or curated her own favorites bundle, and this is how it looks. This can be bought like this for $77, and that will also be available within that sale that has started yesterday. Okay, so that is that. Congratulations, Angelica. I'm super proud of her. Amazing that she gets to do that. Maybe one day maybe one day I can do something like that too. I could totally see that. Yeah. Okay, let's talk Colourpop a little bit. So we have two new palettes from Colourpop, and so there we have the You're a Catch. That's the nude palette, and then we have the Plush Crush, I think, palette, which is also a nude mood palette. I guess both of them are nude mood. Anyway, so one of them, of course, is more warm neutrals, and then we have the other one that is more like peachy kind of neutrals, which is, you know, it's cute. It's like, I have nothing against this. I'm not feeling the warm browns too much, as I already told you, but I would more, if I could decide which ones of the palettes I am to choose, I would probably go for the Going Coconuts palette, or whatever it was called. That was more cool toned, but I think it was all mattes. I'm not 100% sure anymore, could be. So anyway, that is more what I would be feeling right now. But nevertheless, you know, I'm sure this is going to be super successful, because most people, let's face it, are exactly this, like looking for this. There are also highlighters, and there are also lip crayons. So yeah, so there is a whole new nude mood collection going up, and I think it's pretty. I know I don't feel this every single day to be like this, but I can totally see it. I have days like that too, where I'm letting myself be like this. So yeah, it's really nice. And each collection, if you buy the whole collection, is going to be retailing for $38, which is then including the palette, the highlighter, and one of the lip crayon bundle thingies. Yeah, so that is that. Really, really pretty. But yeah, okay, let's move on. Let's move on to MAC Cosmetics, and they are launching their Loud and Clear collection, which this is part of it, I guess. And I'm really showing you this because of the Extra Dimension Skin Finish highlighter, which is like, Leorah, grab me, you want me. Oh, this one is spectacular. This one is spectacular. It's probably going to be in my country around $35, I'm sure. So I don't know if it even will get to me, but I mean, we have MAC stores, but we don't always get everything. So it could be. I'm gonna look out for this. I think it's really, really pretty if it is really looking like this. You know, sometimes we also have to be, of course, aware of filters and of flash and whatever they take pictures with. But if it looks like this, then I would be super, super intrigued, and I would almost want to say that I would want that. Okay, so this is coming soon. MAC is saying here it's coming in February at some point, and we will be updated. Okay, I just hope that I won't be too busy in February. Busy woman. Okay, next thing is from Lime Crime. Lime Crime has been pretty quiet, I think, lately, the last couple of months, but now they're coming back with 2 palettes and I think 3 lipsticks and what else? Okay, so we have two palettes. One is the Chroma eyeshadow palette, which is the one with the blue and the gold. And then the other one that is more neutral is the Exposed eyeshadow palette. And then we have 3 Velvetine matte liquid lipsticks. Okay, so I'm not too much into matte lipsticks at all. I feel always I don't know, maybe I just don't have the right formulas for me yet. So usually I feel it's uncomfortable on my lips, and also I always feel like something that is a little bit more glossy, a little bit more shiny, makes my lips look a little bit more plump and nice. So I'm not personally into the mattes anyway, but the palettes, let's speak about the palettes. The palettes are actually cute. Now there are only 8 shadows, which is really, it's gonna be too small for me, really. I can't. I don't know if that's true though. But I sort of feel the nude, the Exposed palette, you know. Yeah, I don't know, I can't help myself. I love everything, you know, what can I do? Yeah, doesn't mean that I need to have it, but I let myself love it, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm really enjoying this part of where I'm standing right now, that I do not need to hate anything. Like even with the Sugary Cosmetics, the heart-shaped palette, it was really just the packaging. Everything else was not bad, you know, it was just the packaging. So yeah. Then another update, and this is now the 3rd week in a row that I'm updating you on Makeup Geek, because finally we're seeing the launch of the rebranding of Makeup Geek. So I don't know if anyone else feels like I do, that I don't get what the big hype was about. Is that mean? I don't want to be mean at all. I mean, really not. But is that so special? I don't know. This is like any brand. So what was the big remake about? I don't understand it. Like, I don't think that this is a super spectacular new idea where we had to sort of close down shop and I don't know, sneak peek stuff for weeks and weeks, and I don't know. It's not interesting to me, really, because it's so normal that I really don't think, it doesn't mean that it's not nice, you know. It's not that. It's just that I don't understand why building up a hype and then coming out with something that sort of is very average, very normal, not bad at all, but just normal. So I don't know. I'm sure they had their reasons, but anyway, so that was that. Then I wanted to show you the cutest collaboration ever, which is from Kylie Cosmetics, Kylie Jenner, and she has come out with a collaboration with her daughter. And maybe you remember, I don't know how long that is ago, because seriously, I have no concept of time. So a couple of years ago, maybe, I don't know, Stormi was born, which was her daughter, or is her daughter, and now she has made a palette, a Stormi palette, which looks like this, and that is so cute. Now again, this is only 9 shades. I don't know, why can't it be double? Something like that cute could be double. It would be double as cute. You know what I mean? I would love that. But anyway, it's really, really cute. There's the eyeshadow palette, and then there is also a high gloss, what's it called, mini high gloss collection, and lip kits, matte lip kits. I don't know, do I have pictures? I'm probably gonna find pictures while I'm editing, and then I'm gonna show you. I think this is really, really sweet. Kylie Cosmetics with the Stormi collection in collaboration with her daughter. I think that is really, really cute. Then another collaboration from NYX. I think, is it NYX? Am I saying the right thing? Yeah, from NYX, who is collaborating with, I guess, Netflix, and doing a inspired by Sabrina collection. So I don't understand why that color scheme is inspired by Sabrina. I don't understand, like, I don't know. This looks very much like a fall palette to me, and I just feel like this does not really vibe with right now, with the season. I don't know. They should have come out with that during Halloween or slightly before. I think that would have made more sense, but that's just me, like, you know, whatever. I really, like, I don't care enough to really, you know. Anyway, there are also going to be 3 blushes in the palette. That is also something that I really don't prefer when there are face products also in the eyeshadow palettes. But yeah, I mean, it's not a bad palette. It doesn't look bad. I just don't feel why that color scheme is coming up now. I don't understand. But anyway, this is already online on NYX Cosmetics when you see this video. So if you're interested, then of course go ahead and check it out. It's going to be $35 for the 30 eyeshadows and 3 blushes, and there's also going to be lip duos, which are going to retail for $14. Alright, let's move on. Viseart. Viseart is coming out with their first lip product, and it looks like this, or one of them looks like this, because I think it's going to come out in 4 shades, and as of right now I only see this one. Okay, so this is going to be a moisture boost oil lip shine hydrating oil. Yeah, this is how it says it here on Trend Mood. It's a gloss, and it's going to be in 4 universal shades. It's going to retail for $19. That will be already available when you see this on Viseart and on Beautylish. Yeah, so that is that. And the last thing for today, and I can't believe that we got through this so fast, this is really, really nice, is from KKW, and that is this. So we have all kinds of stuff. We have, let me see, the Sepia Sunset eyeshadow palette, we have the Bronze Heaven eyeshadow palette, we have the Night Sky eyeshadow palette, each of them retail for $25. Then we have the Classic Shimmer blush palette and the Classic Matte blush palette, each of them retail for $38. Funny that they are way more expensive than the eyeshadow palettes. Okay, so anyway, and then we have, of course, the lip crayons, who retail for $18 each. It's, of course, all of that very, very neutral, which is, again, I think it has its place, probably the biggest place of most people in their normal life. So totally makes sense. I don't think that I would get this, because it's just 5 shades. We're getting smaller and smaller, and that is just, like, really, I cannot. Really, 9 pan eyeshadow palettes is already a bit restricting for me, you know. So I cannot go to 5. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And then to pay $25 for 5 shades, I don't see it for myself. But anyway, you can buy, of course, the whole bundle, I think, for like $72 or something like this. So yeah, that is that. So for me, this is not, but I am not saying that this is bad. It's just, you know, everybody needs to find his own perfect thing. So yeah, let's go to the middle and let's just chat a little bit about my favorites. I think this time I'm going to have 3 favorites. My favorite is definitely going to be that purple palette from Violet Voss, which is super, super duper pretty. And then there's going to be, let's see, there's going to be the Kylie Cosmetics and Stormi Palette, which I think looks absolutely amazing and cute. Would love to have this one. And then I'm just going to combine the 2 things that we spoke about from Clionadh Cosmetics, the favorites bundle from Angelica, and also the, what's it called, the other, let me find it again so I can tell you what I'm talking about, the new formula of the stained glass collection. Yeah, I just like the stained glass collection a lot, and I just so badly want to try Clionadh. But again, for me it's a challenge, because I would like to have a collection, you know, and not just 1 shade from this and 2 shades from there, and that would drive me nuts. I would like to have a collection, and that is just very, very expensive for anyone, I think. So I know that those shadows are spectacular. So what can I say? One day I will. Right now, not. But it nevertheless is super spectacular and beautiful. Yeah. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know, what did you like, and if there is anything that I maybe didn't mention and you want me to check out, then please feel free to tag me on Instagram in the post, or you know, whatever. And I also, by the way, if anyone is still watching, I wanted to thank you, because a lot of people have actually done exactly what I asked you to do. I think in last week's video, or the video before, maybe last week, where I said, please, you could really help me out if you could tag me on Instagram in the posts where there are sales, because you know, I want to try my new brands when there is stuff on sale. And I think I bought 2 or 3 things because I have been alerted to that by you, and I'm super thankful for that. And I'm going to of course talk about that in my haul for January, so that is going to come then at the beginning of February. Anyway, thank you so much for being here with me today. I really had a good time. I so love talking with you about makeup, so let me know what you think about all of that. And if you're new here, then please subscribe to my channel. If you like the video, then give it a like. And besides that, I'm going to see you here tomorrow for my next video, which is going to be also very nice, of course. And up until then, go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.